said, my name is Julia. I'm here as a student, an athlete, a friend, and most importantly, a girl. I stand before you today to speak on an issue that strikes at the heart of fairness, equality, and the integrity of women's sports. For decades, female athletes have fought for the right to compete on a level playing field, one that recognizes biological differences while ensuring that women have the same opportunities to succeed. But today, that fairness is under threat. If we do not act now, we are risking undoing years of progress, stripping away the very rights women before us fought to secure. This is not just about athletics, this is about the future of women's sports and the opportunities we leave for the next generation. Women's sports exist for a reason. They exist to provide a place where female athletes can compete fairly, excel, and push the boundaries of human achievement. Allowing biological males to compete in women's categories undermines fairness. Science is clear. Males, on average, have a greater muscle mass, lung capacity, bone density, VO2 max, and strength. Advantages that do not disappear even after hormone therapy. These biological differences give male athletes an unfair advantage that no amount of training or dedication can fully overcome. When we ignore biological reality, we erase the purpose of women's sports entirely. The consequences are already paying out today. Female athletes across the country are losing scholarships, titles, and opportunities that they've worked for their entire lives. Young girls who can dream of competing at the highest levels are being told that their efforts may never be enough. Not because they aren't talented, not because they didn't put in the time that they needed, but because they're being asked to compete against those with an undeniable biological advantage. We cannot stay silent while fairness is being rewritten. If we want to protect women's sports, we must take action. Have conversations, share your concerns, and challenge these unfair policies. Change begins when we refuse to accept injustice. Hearing the voices on this issue is crucial because hearing young voices on this issue is most crucial because we're the ones who are most directly affected. Young female athletes, whether in high school, college, or aspiring to compete professionally, are the ones losing opportunities, scholarships, and titles due to this unfair competition. Their struggles, perspectives, and provide first-hand testimony of what's at stake here. If you cannot speak out, stand with the female athletes that are willing to. Many women across the country are afraid to speak out and afraid of backlash. We must stand with them, amplify their voices, and show them that they can have the courage to speak, and show how many people are here to back them up today. And a message to the Maine Principals Association and Governor Mills. The time to change your stance is now. There is no better time to listen to the people of the state of Maine, your constituents, your students, your athletes who are calling on fairness in women's sports. We want change. We demand fairness, yet we're being ignored every day. Maine has long prided itself on standing on equality and opportunity, but true equality means recognizing that the biological realities are at the first place. It means ensuring that female athletes in our state have the same opportunities to compete, to win, and to achieve their goals without these unfair disadvantages. By refusing to act, the governor and MPA are telling the young women of Maine that their voices don't matter and that their hard work and sacrifices can be ignored, and that the future in their sports is negotiable. That's not leadership, that's not fairness, and that's not what the state of Maine stands for. This fight is about fairness. It's about protecting opportunities for girls and women. It's about ensuring that the next generation of female athletes have the same chance to compete, to win, and to make history. We owe it to the women who came before us and to the girls who will come after us to stand up for what's right. Women's sports need to stay for women because fairness, opportunity, and integrity depend on it. Thank you.